Hawaii Family Farm. Today we are moving our 8 lavender Orpingtons and integrating them into our chicken coop. They were a couple weeks behind the other ones, so we want to make sure that they were big enough before we moved them into the coop so they wouldn't get picked on. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how we're going to do that. They are in this wonderful dog cage here, and we're going to go ahead and move them on over. All right, and now we are in the coop. We got two curious birds right here, and I'm going to release them. Which is funny is these are bantam birds, so these birds are going to be much smaller than the birds that I'm going to release right now.
Someday.
Oh gosh, my fingers aren't starting.
Now we just kind of keep an eye on them and let them get their pecking order, but also don't let them get beat to death. That's the plan.
There's Poof, checking them out.
And they get along well enough with the Polish that we have now, the new ones, the white crested, and they're probably smaller than these lavenders, so I think they'll be all right. Yeah, another project I wanted to get done today is getting the new feeder put in, and there it is. They're already going to it. I just put a little bit on the edge so they could see that there was feed in there, and they're going to it. There's lots of living traditions. They have a good video that's pretty descriptive how to make these. This one I got lucky and bought for 20 bucks off someone that already made it, but I had to modify it a little bit so the food would flow better. But yeah, look at that. I only put a couple buckets of feed in it right now, but if we go on a trip or something to fill that up, they're gonna have plenty of food. That way, if you just have someone check in on your birds, they don't have to feed them or anything like that. Makes it pretty convenient. But the new lavender Orpingtons, the younger ones, they're back there in a little gang in the corner. Ellie's sniffing at them, but they seem to be getting along all right. The only two that were giving them trouble were Lucy and Lucy. They're pecking at them a little bit, but they got to show who's in charge around here, I guess. So, not too bad. Everybody seems to be getting along. Today here on the homestead, we're going to be putting some of our homemade compost here. It's broke down pretty good, but you still see some wood chips in it. Most of it's bedding from the chickens and ducks and stuff from over the past year. And we're going to be filling in just a small, put a thin layer in the bottom of these boxes that we have made. And then we're going to be moving our soil into the beds. A lot of hard work today. My back is already looking forward. Alright, it's a couple days later. Things went. It took me one day to fill them up, and then today I got the mulch. We slowed down a little bit for Easter to spend time with the family that we could in the area. And looks pretty good. We got 7 raised beds now, and the in-ground garden, still kind of covered with a tarp, is still exactly the same size, so we're gaining quite a bit of growing space here. The weather has went to complete crap on us here. It's supposed to be in the 60s today, and I'll tell you, it is not in the 60s right now. It's pretty chilly and high wind advisories. It's crap spring weather, I guess. So that's what we got done so far. It's about close to 3 yards of soil and a little over 2 yards of mulch to do this area. All moved by me. My back. I'd also like to take a moment to say rest in peace to my beard. I really miss it. I had to trim it down so I could wear a face mask at work. It didn't quite fit right with my long beard. I sure will miss him.